This is a Christian nation. Many of us have heard this statement from Christians when they're arguing for religiously motivated legislation, religiously motivated changes in the public school system, such as creationism, and just in general conversation. Now, before discussing some of the implications of this claim, let's take a look at some historical facts that refute it. The Declaration of Independence writers, or the Committee of Five, were Roger Sherman, a Congregationalist, Benjamin Franklin, a Deist, Thomas Jefferson, a Deist and main drafter who roundly rejected core Christian principles, John Adams, a Deist, and Robert Livingston, a Protestant. So 3 of the 5 writers of the Declaration of Independence were Deists and not Christian. Many other founding fathers were either deist or doubtful of core Christian concepts, such as Thomas Paine, Ethan Allen, George Washington, and James Madison. The statement that many Christians believe references inherent knowledge of the Christian God, "We hold these truths to be self-evident," was written by Benjamin Franklin and Thomas Jefferson, 2 deists that rejected many Christian principles. The Constitution specifically omits the words God and Jesus. You would think that if the Founding Fathers intended this nation to be Christian, they would have remembered to mention the specific deities by name. Let's also consider Article 11 of the Treaty of Tripoli, signed by President John Adams and passed by Congress. As the government of the United States of America is not in any sense formed on the Christian religion. The real sway toward religion began in the 1950s, when Americans felt a need to distinguish themselves from the Soviets and the atheist state, and attempted to establish America as a Christian nation in direct opposition to the Soviets. A few examples of this. The Pledge of Allegiance didn't include the words "under God" until 1953. The national motto of "In God We Trust" wasn't established until 1956. "In God We Trust" wasn't added to paper money until 1957. Even if this were a Christian nation, which it's not and never was, why would you want it to be? Do we want to enact laws and social standards based on the arbitrary and immoral guidelines of the Bible? Which of the 30,000 plus Christian denominations would lead this theocracy? Would you want to live by laws and standards that can't be changed if they were established by an ideology that's not your own? You can bet, based on the fact that no one has the same conceptualization of God, that if a religion was ever established as official by this country, it would certainly not be your own. Many also try to make the claim that because the majority of people that live in this country are Christian, that this is a Christian nation. At this point, the bloated word Christian encompasses 30,000 plus denominations who all disagree at some level on the fundamental principles of their own religion. Even Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses are now considered Christian. So of course, most people in this country are now Christian under the broad definition that we've given the word. This statement is equally ridiculous as saying that because the majority of people that live here are white, this is a white nation. Or because the majority of people that live in the U.S. eat pizza, therefore this is a pizza-eating nation. The United States founding documents are very clearly secular, and for good reason. If you wish to freely practice your own religion, why would you wish for religion to be mandated by the state? The government establishment of religion flies in the face of liberty and the very constitutionally protected freedom of religion that Christians and many others hold so dearly. Hi, this is Rob Thompson. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it with everyone and click on the Atheist A at the top right of this video to subscribe and follow me on Facebook.